I got to make another half and half cake for a set of twins. The color scheme is blue and purple, and their favorite colors are navy blue and a lighter purple. For the base icing, I decided to keep both of the colors light and include darker shades for the drawings. I think this is my fourth half and half cake, and I have always used parchment paper to achieve the split design. It works really well and is so satisfying to peel off. She said her and her sister are turning 25 and love anything Western. Also, she did want to be somewhat surprised with the final cake, so I got to make a lot of decisions. Starting with some vintage piping, I did drop lines, and then I did additional piping on top of them to make a rope border, which I thought was clever and very on theme. On the sides, I wanted to include some Western drawings, so I started with a horse standing on its hind legs. This was a little tricky because it's only a few inches tall and on the side of the cake, but I did my best to still include a lot of shading and details. Shout out to all of my horse girls. I was really happy with how this turned out. Next to that, on the other side, I did a pair of cowgirl boots in various shades of blue. I did my best to make each side equally cool, and I love the color of these. They remind me of denim. After that, I made a cowgirl hat in purple with gray details that I later paint silver, along with a few other things. Next to that, on the back, I made a bull skull, and I made sure to dirty it up a little bit with different shades of brown. Then I knew I wanted to add a horseshoe, and because there's two of them, I had to draw two intertwined. I added some star details to those before doing my final drawing, which was a bandana. I gave it a light blue and white paisley design, and I liked it so much I decided to give a bandana to the horse. To fill in any gaps on the side, I piped on some cactuses using a star tip, and to include more of the colors, I added little flowers to them. For the writing on top, they wanted it to say happy 25th birthday, and I thought it'd be really fun to do that in a Western font to match the overall vibes of the cake. Then I piped bead borders on the top and bottom in the matching colors to clean up the edges. I knew I wanted there to be something in between the drop lines, so I decided to fill in that space with some daisies. For the final touches, I painted the writing and all of the gray details in silver, which really made them pop, and there was this little gap at the bottom that was bothering me, so I filled it in with a tumbleweed, and now it's complete. That was my dad's idea. Hi Greg. This is the finished cake design, and I think it turned out so fun. I did try really hard to make both sides equally cool. Let me know what you guys think and which drawing or side ended up being your favorite.